So this is the 2017 Camaro ZL1 or the 2016 Shelby GT350R. Now, knowing these two cars, I know the Mustang's better. The Shelby GT350R is going to be faster and built to A-class. I'm going to see if I can make Camaros competitive though. So I built a few. What's up, D87B? I've got this Camaro, which is pretty much a power build, because I believe the tracks go to Daytona, so we'll try it out there. This one is sport tire with aero. It's kind of the basics on that. This does have, all these other ones have engine swaps. I believe this one has a Viper motor. Then these three have the GTR motors. So this is aero sport tire. This is no aero with sport tire. This is aero with stock tire and tire widths. So we're gonna try all these and see which one that I end up liking the most. So here's a rundown of the aero with sport tire. We got the engine swap in, the aero on it, transmission, one drive line. Got these rims down here, no sizes. Sport tires, no widths. The usual all in here, except we did have to add one level of ballast and nothing else on the car. We have the engine swap. We've got the aero on it. We've got stuff here. We've got these rims on it. No sizes. Actually, one size on the rear. And then we've got full tire width and stock tires. No ballast in this car. And we've got the sport filter. The no aero Camaro. The V6, of course. No aero here, nothing at all. We've got the transmission and everything in there. These rims with no upgrades on the sizes. Sport tires. Everything in here as normal. And no engine upgrades. Last but not least, the power Camaro. I've got the hood scoop on there, but I got the Viper motor with a supercharger. We've got the hood on, no aero, got the transmission, the differential. We've got these rims on it. I don't think there's sizes, no upgrades on the size. Left the stock tires and stock widths, because of course, for a power build, you want to shove in as much power as you can. And then everything here, and no weight reduction or anything, because couldn't fit it. And last but not least, we've got the upgraded supercharger. Okay, so let's start with the base. We'll treat this car as kind of the base level of these three. This is sport tire with aero, so it's kind of how you would normally build the car. And let's just see where it sits. We're looking for like 29s, 28s here, I believe. So we'll set the standard with this car. And then see how the others compare. Honestly, I probably should have put the same tune on all three of these cars. I think I actually did that. And then we'll adjust based on what they need. I missed that corner, but that's okay. I see Bloody Hoppy in. He's probably going to go into Mustang because that's the easy choice. see if we can peer pressure him into a Camaro. Alright, what's it gonna be? First lap out. A little bit of a slide on the last corner. Not great. I'll give it one more. We have time. We have time. A little early on the brakes. Alright, what are we looking at? That's pretty good because I think the first half of the lap was decent. It's the back half where I lost all my time. So let's start making it up first in this corner. And then the last corner is another big spot where I can make up some time. There as well. 2/10 now. Not great through that. A little bit of a slide again. I can probably tune that out though. So we're gonna sit with a mid 29. Can definitely go faster. But let's go check the other cars out. Let's just check the tune real quick first. I could probably dial in a little bit. Oh, you know what? That's why. That's why it was sliding. Because this car didn't have the aero done on it yet. Because it was swapped from the wide body. So now I've got to go run one more lap here. Yep, everyone's welcome to join as long as you drive cleanly. You just have to try and find it. What's up, Holy? How's it going? What's up, E-Road? Good to see you. I'm curious now to see the time drop. I'm guessing the first lap will be a little slow because the run into the first lap isn't good when you're coming off of the start. But we'll see here. The car definitely feels more planted now. Here we go. Now let's see how it acts in the last corner. Still a little slide. I corrected it way too hard that time though. Let's just look and see what the lap time is. It's pretty much on par. So I'm gonna say this will go probably at 29 flat with a decent lap in there. Now let's check another build here. I'm curious to see what the no arrow build will do. Now, since it has no arrow, oh no, we're good, kidding. Since it has no arrow, I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit here on the front, and we'll give it a shot. Are you on a controller? Absolutely. Alright, no arrow build. see. Oh, too soon. Way too soon on the turn-in. It worked, but way too soon. Definitely feels looser. No doubt about that. Without being planted by the arrow. Feels okay though. Just have to be a bit more careful on throttle. A little late into that braking zone. Nice and smooth through that. Small slide on the exit. Not too bad. Similar time. I'd say that's pretty close. Nah, fuel's not really gonna make that much of a difference. I think they all have the same amount of fuel anyways. I'm just comparing car to car. Alright, let's check the car with stock tires and tire widths and arrow. So let's turn up the arrow. Honestly, I could probably go without a little bit of this rear arrow, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Well, 8 laps of fuel on this one, but honestly, it won't be the end of the world. So this is the first time I've driven one with stock tires and tire widths. Even with the tire width, it still feels a little slippery on Excel. Drive's okay though. I mean, honestly, they're all pretty similar. I'd say the no arrow one, obviously, as you'd expect, is the loosest of the three. Alright, let's see what the time is. Okay. Okay. That was the easiest to put a good time down quickly. Give it one more lap and see if we can stick it into the 28s. Mess that up a little bit. Almost 310 screen. And we're gonna get slowed down by this car, unfortunately. And that's gonna ruin our lap. How much time did I just lose? A lot. My goodness. But based on all these builds, Honestly, the wide body car was it might have been the fastest. I might have just made only slower builds at this point, which is kind of sad because I was already getting smoked by the Mustangs. Alright, let's do one more lap and we'll see here.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
Come on, Camaro. I hope this car doesn't slow me down as well. Oh, he's pulling over, thank you. Just have to readjust on that entry. Broke a little too soon. Alright. This might be the build we go with for now. Split times are looking like it. What's it gonna be? 28.6. Squeezing into the 28. That's a mid 28 though. I will take that. Oh, too much. That's fine. I'm gonna turn down the diff a little bit. Other than that, I kind of like how this car is, so I'm gonna leave it. Let's give it a go. With the stock tires and the tire width and aero. Camaro versus Mustang. We got the Mustang GT 350Rs versus the 2017 Camaro. The Mustang's by far superior in the Spotlight Series in A-Class, but let's see what we can do in the Camaro, because you know what? We like to pick the underdogs. I'm going to pull over here now that I have room. Pull over with this guy. Alright, and away we go. So I did build a wide body one of these Camaros, but I didn't like it too much. I might give it another go with a different build though. Let's just send the outside. Hopefully this Mustang can keep pace around the outside. Ooh, we're on the brakes. Now let's start pulling away up into 18th position. 22 players in the lobby. Shivo out front, looking good. Bloody was there on the start as well. This Mustang's coming in hot. Kind of had to try to avoid them as much as I could. Alright, let's start climbing through the field. Underneath. And let's go underneath the red Camaro as well. Oh, he's not going to let me. He's going to cut off. That's okay. We'll live to fight another day. There's a lot of Mustangs causing issues here. Let's split them. Split them. Split them. There we go. It'll work. Get some draft. They're pulled along the straight. Am I gonna run out of gear? Almost. We're alright though. In the braking zone, now we go to the left here because the cars are kind of shooting off to the right. Take the outside line. Hopefully I don't get pushed off. The Mustang's going pretty aggressive in there. I hope I can stay on track here. I cut across to try and stay on track and it worked out alright. Okay, 9th place. Hard on the brakes into this corner. Make sure you eat all the curbing. This track's pretty much about taking as much track as you can get, especially on the insides of these corners. The curbs are pretty forgiving, so just eat all of the curbs. Especially on a corner like this, you really want to go right over top of it. Look how much time I gained. I was going to try and push outside of that car, but it got closed off. Gonna give it a slight left, just to make sure I don't slide too hard on the exit. Get some draft down the straight, and hopefully make the move into turn 1. And eat the curb. Nice and gentle to make sure I can still get a good exit and cover off my position. And there we go. Alright, we got another group of cars here. Let's try and get this Mustang. Ooh, one car went flying off track there. Pass both of them on the straight. Hard on the brakes. Eat the curb. Now the hard part here is I have to defend from behind, but I also really need to get past these two cars ahead of me. So I think what I'll try to do is set this up. Let's go underneath. Nope, can't. I was too late to follow that other Mustang ahead. Let's try and go outside. No, I'm gonna cut underneath here. Now outside. I guess not. I was so far to the outside, but they said nope. They said no. Let's go inside. All the way down, pretty wide. Get everybody on the brakes. I kind of want to go on the inside of this Mustang, but I don't really have the positioning here. Let's see what they do. Do I have straight speed? I do. Very nice. And away we go. Alright, next up is the Mustang. It's being all about Mustangs in this race. I think a Camaro is still leading though. She will have qualified first, still first. Let's take this fourth position though. Should be easy enough as long as I can get close. Oh my goodness. Stewie! I think you know. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Get draft down the street. Oh, look at the closing speed. So that Mustang must be fully handling both. And around. Let's hold the inside here. Get on throttle early. And make the move stick. Now they'll get draft down this straight, but I think we should be able to cover off. Bloody, there's a battle of 3 cars out front right now, and they're right on top of each other if you look at the mini-map. That's gonna be a close race for the lead, but I was able to fight all the way back up into 4th position. We're looking good. This car's still on my tail, but I don't think there's anything they can do other than hit me. They said sorry, it's all good. No worries. I kind of felt it coming because I was just holding the inside and that's all they could really do. So happy with that though. Not quite the fastest time. Honestly, that last lap would have been the fastest fastest Camaro of the race. Wasn't going to touch Bloody's 28.1, but honestly, he ran a 28.1 and he didn't win. I'm kind of disappointed. Disappointed, Bloody. You should have won. But coming from the back of the field all the way up into 4th position in a pretty tough lobby there, also in the Camaro, which is by far the slower car. So that was a good run. That was a good run.